how to prepare for an interview with your potential travel agency and questions you should be asking. Because yes, you should be having an interview with an owner or someone from the leadership team, and you want to make sure that you have some questions prepared. Some of the most important details is, do they provide you a contract? A contract protects you. It guarantees what you're going to get paid and when you're going to get paid and what happens if you leave the agency. That is hands down a non-negotiable to have. What does their payment structure look like? Unfortunately, there is a significant lack of transparency in our industry as far as how agents get paid and when. You want to have it in writing as far as how often they pay you and potentially even how. So for example, we're direct deposit twice a month, and really having that in writing, because unfortunately there's a lot of gaps in that system and a lot of agents end up finding that the hard way. And for the record, it is not normal for it to be hard to get paid from your owner, but unfortunately it is something that exists and it shouldn't. What type of training and ongoing support do they have? If they're simply just throwing you supplier training like the Disney College of Knowledge, that's nothing. I mean, in all honesty, my 11-year-old could complete that. You really need a combination of team building, team training, some online modules, of course, but also some one-on-one coaching, mentorship, and guidance that helps you with all sorts of different things, from social media strategies to how to market yourself, how to gain referrals and reviews, how to get repeat clients. And it needs to be ongoing because this industry is constantly changing and there's just so many different variables to it. You really want to make sure that you have access to someone who really is an expert in those fields. What does their technology systems look like? You need to have access to a CRM that houses your clients' data and allows you to have a more professional look when you're servicing your clients. It's also where you can securely get credit card information. I can't tell you how many agents have come to me where their agencies didn't have anything like that and they were storing it on a spreadsheet. I'm also a firm believer in having a professional email address that really sets you apart versus having like a Gmail or a Hotmail. What does the team environment look like? This is a very lonely job at times, and you really want to make sure that you're joining an agency that promotes a positive team environment and a community so that you can all help each other out. And last but not least, will they allow you to charge planning fees? Now, granted, you might not always want to charge planning fees, but there are areas or certain circumstances where you may need to. Do they support that, and do they have a system that allows you to easily be able to invoice a client or whatnot? Even again, if you don't want to charge planning fees now, there's going to be a time in your career as you get more experience that you're going to change your mind and you're going to want to have those systems set up with the agency that you're partnering with. I cannot stress how important it is to do your homework beforehand and asking these important questions. You want to make sure that you're protected and that you are joining an agency that makes sense and matches the needs that you're going to need. In case you're wondering, yes, we are hiring. There is a link in my profile to fill out an application. And as soon as I get that, I send you an email to set up some time to chat.